Hey everyone, Jenna Tills from Heavy Metal Picker here. Death metal fans rejoice. Former Cannibal Corpse guitarist Pat Obrien, not to be confused with the TV host who likes to make sexy drunken voicemails.
Hire a hooker. Let's get crazy, get some coke. I want to lick your...
Anyhow, Pat Obrien has taken a plea deal for his court case from 2018 in which he was accused of breaking into a neighbor's house and charging at a police officer with a knife. It's important to note that I am not an attorney. I do not want to misinterpret any of these court documents, which there is a lot. According to these documents, he is sentenced to time served and has pled guilty to battery. It says MF next to the charge, which I'm guessing that means misdemeanor felony or minor felony. County clerk websites vary so much in their ease of use and how well the information is presented. It is doubtful that Pat has any criminal record. Since he's able to tour Canada, he must have a damn near spotless criminal record, if any at all. And because of this, a first-time offender in Florida can take a best interest plea, sometimes for big felony cases such as this. He has been sentenced to probation and will need to complete a drug and alcohol evaluation and go to AA meetings if it is deemed necessary. He will have to undergo a psychiatric evaluation as well. So, what does this mean for Pat's future? It means if he can complete his court obligation successfully, could he be able to return to Cannibal Corpse after the Violence Unimagined tour cycle? I find it hard to believe his replacement, Eric Rutan, will be permanent. He was with Morbid Angel for 2 separate album cycles, and his Cannibal Corpse bandmates have mentioned that they can't pay him nearly enough as he makes from Mana Recording Studios, which he owns. And of course, Eric will continue recording and touring with Hate Eternal no matter what eventually. I wonder how Pat has been supporting himself financially for the past 3 years since this court case. You might say it's no one's business. On one hand, you're right, but on the other hand, we are the fans, and not only are we curious, we're genuinely concerned. Did he go back to painting houses? I doubt he's been doing any session guitar work. Here are some other questions I have. Will Pat be able to get this expunged or sealed? If so, he could eventually do things like tour Canada again. And what prompted this incident in the first place? Sure, Pat loved to drink, but no one in Cannibal Corpse has ever had a reputation for using hard drugs. In South Florida, Flakka is a drug similar to PCP, and it's quite popular. I'm not saying he was using Flakka or any drug at all, but his actions actually suggest he was using Flakka. Watch some videos of Flakka users, and it would make sense. Pat was quite a gun enthusiast who collected many shotguns and other guns. Will his Second Amendment rights eventually be restored? And why was he not charged with the supposedly illegal sawed-off shotguns that were found in the ashes of his house? Are any separate charges pending from the ATF or whatever? And what about the human skulls that were found? I guess it's perfectly legal to have human remains in Florida. The members of Morbid Angel have a human skull confiscated from their tour bus a while back. Cannibal Corpse has been unwilling to speak on this so far, but I'm sure Pat and the other guys will be willing to talk about this sooner or later. So, tell me what you think about all of this. Like, share, contribute. If there's anything you'd like to see, a story you'd like to see covered, a video in which I need to see, any heavy metal relics from the 70s, 80s, 90s, please let me know. Heavy Metal Picker will be giving away a shirt every week to one person who shares this content.